Hello, everybody, and welcome back to 5 Minute Crypto, the channel where we cover the most important crypto news in just 5 minutes. Back again with another very interesting crypto story. A crypto CEO is begging users to return around $90 million he mistakenly sent to them. And funny enough, this brings up two very interesting ethical but also logistical problems, and I want to cover it for you guys. So, Robert Leshner, whom a lot of you guys might know for Compound, which again is a very, very popular crypto, has in some way, shape, or form, I don't know exactly how, sent $90 million to the wrong people. Or I believe, I'm not exactly sure how much comp it is either. And he basically put this over on his Twitter. If you received a large incorrect amount of comp from the Compound Protocol error, leaving us to assume that it was not his fault, it was just an error somewhere, please return it to the Compound Time Lock, the wallet of which is there. Keep 10% as a white hat. And again, you might think, $90 million to a lot of people. Probably nobody got anything. Well, apparently, one lucky user received $29 million worth of tokens, and others, because there most likely weren't that many, have also been gifted a large sum of money by mistake. Now, from straight to the bat here, it actually sounds like a very royal margin to keep 10% if you just got yourself 29 million bucks, right? In a really strange manner, just by accident. The ethical question is, should you give it back because it's not owed to you? But then again, he did give it to you. It's like finding money on the street and then a couple of days later getting the call. You know what? I actually dropped my money there. Can you give it back? Whoever found it, right? They know it's you, but they kind of don't. And even if they do, it's still their mistake. And with crypto, these things become a lot more difficult because there's not this real personal connection that you might have with finding cash in the same place. It's the same thing, I would say, as somebody sending money to your bank account by accident, but just messing up the wrong number, and the bank saying, oh, you sent it, your fault. I mean, you don't have to send it back, but it's kind of it's so difficult, all right? But then again, he actually made his whole situation a little bit more difficult by saying, you know what? Otherwise, if you're not sending it back and keeping 10% if you want to, it's being reported as income to the IRS. And most of you are doxxed. What he meant with that is that he is going to go up, or they are going to go up to the IRS and basically say, hey, we provided income to all these addresses, and so we want their address and we've got to post it online, something like that. I mean, I'm not sure if they meant that the IRS would dox them themselves or if they were going to be doing it. Doxing basically means you give the information, like for example, your address or your name to the public. However, people really didn't react in a positive manner to it. He took to Twitter to say users who didn't return the money would be reported to the IRS, which means revealing a person's private information on the internet. Some Compound users said they had been planning to return all the money. They had been mistakenly gifted, but they were reconsidering due to the threats. And I can, of course, understand that. If somebody mistakenly send you money and they're like, if you don't send it back, we'll go to the police, I'd be like, you know what, screw you. More so than if they were really, really nice about it, right? I'm not saying I wouldn't send it back even if they threatened me, but I would be more so like big F you to the face because, well, just be nice to me and you might get something back for your own mistake, right? And he also, I guess, came back on Twitter saying, I'm trying to do anything I can to help the community get some of its comp back. And this was a boneheaded tweet/approach that's on me. Luckily, the community is much bigger and smarter than just me. I appreciate your ridicule and support. Because again, wasn't the best way to do it, but it is also human. He tried something and, obviously, it's not easy. Now, I've been looking a little bit further into it, and apparently a freaking ton of the compound has already been sent back. He's basically thanking all these different users for sending their money back. I think it would be kind of interesting to see just how much is being sent, Because, yeah, isn't it just kind of interesting to see how many millions and millions and millions of dollars people are just giving away right now? And again, let me know in the comments section down below if you would do the same thing. Would you be able to send the money back or would you keep it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And I know exactly where on Twitter it is. It's somewhere down here. I think right here somewhere. Yeah, it's somewhere on there basically. It's somewhere in this thread, I think, where you can see that people sent hundreds of thousands of comp back. I think 140,000 in some of these tweets here. This brings the total comp to at risk to approximately 490,000, of which 136,000 is still the controller and 170,000 has been returned, so it's pretty damn crazy. But that was it for today's story. Hopefully you all enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel for more.